Salary is a trap. Here's why many Nigerians are struggling. You wake up at 5 a.m., fight through your city traffic for hours, work 9 hours straight, fight through traffic again, get home at 8 p.m., repeat. And at the end of the month, that salary barely covers rent, food, and transport. Sound familiar? Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to tell you. Your salary isn't making you richer, it's keeping you stuck. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why the salary system is a trap, especially for Nigerians, and what you can do about it. But before we dive in, if you're ready to break free from financial struggle, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's get into it. Let's start with what we're taught growing up. Study hard, get good grades, land a good job with a stable salary, and you'll be set for life, right? Wrong. That advice worked for our parents' generation, maybe. But in 2025 Nigeria, it's a recipe for staying broke. Here's why. The average Nigerian earns between 50,000 to 150,000 naira per month. Sounds okay? Let's break it down. Rent, 40,000 to 60,000 naira. Food, 30,000 to 40,000 naira. Transport, 15,000 to 25,000 naira. Data/phone, 5,000 to 10,000 naira. Utilities, 10,000 to 15,000 naira. That's already 100,000 naira to 150,000 naira just on basic survival. No savings, no emergencies, no building wealth. Just surviving. But here's the real trap: inflation. While your salary increases by maybe 5 to 10% annually, if you're lucky, inflation in Nigeria runs at 20 to 30% or even higher. Your money is losing value faster than you can earn it. You're literally running on a treadmill, working harder every year but going nowhere financially. Now you might be thinking, but I need this job. I need the security. And that's exactly what the system wants you to believe. Look, I'm not saying employers are evil, but understand this. When you work for someone, they pay you the minimum they can while extracting the maximum value from your time and skills. That's just basic economics. If you generate 500,000 naira worth of value for a company, they'll pay you 100,000 naira and keep the 400,000 naira difference as profit. That's how business works. They profit from your labor. And here's the kicker for Nigerians specifically. 1. Most Nigerian companies don't offer benefits like pension, health insurance, or real career progression. 2. The job market is saturated. There are 10 qualified people waiting to take your job for less pay. 3. The unemployment rate is over 30%. This gives employers all the power, and you have none. So you're stuck. Scared to negotiate. Scared to leave. Scared to demand what you're worth. Because the next person will take your job and smile while doing it. But it gets worse. A salary doesn't just fail to make you rich. It actively keeps you poor. Let me explain the hidden costs. Number 1. Your time. You trade time for money. But time is your most valuable asset. It's the only thing you can never get back. 8 to 10 hours a day, 5 or 6 days a week, that's 40 to 60 hours weekly. For most Nigerians, add another 10 to 20 hours in traffic. That's 50 to 80 hours per week you can't use to build something of your own, learn new skills, or spend with family. Number 2. Your freedom. With a salary, you need permission to take time off, permission to work remotely, permission to even leave work early for an emergency. You're trading autonomy for a paycheck. Number 3. Your growth. In most Nigerian workplaces, there's no real training or development. You do the same tasks year after year. Your skills stagnate. And when technology changes or the company downsizes, you're left behind with outdated skills. Number 4, and this is the biggest one, opportunity cost. Every hour you spend working for someone else is an hour. You're not spending building your own assets, your own business, your own wealth. The salary makes you comfortable enough to survive, but keeps you too busy and too tired to thrive. That's the trap. Okay, so if salary is a trap, what's the alternative? Are you supposed to just quit your job tomorrow and starve? No. Here's the smart approach. Step 1. Change your mindset. Stop seeing your salary as the goal and start seeing it as a tool. Temporary funding to build something bigger. Your job is not your identity. It's just a stepping stone. Step 2. Build assets, not just income. Rich Nigerians don't rely on salary. They own things that generate money without their constant labor. This could be starting a side business online or offline, creating digital products like courses or ebooks, investing in stocks or real estate, building skills that you can monetize independently, copywriting, video editing, graphic design, coding, creating content on platforms like YouTube, selling products on Instagram, or building an audience. The key is, you need to own your income source, not just work for someone else's. Step 3. Increase your financial intelligence. Most Nigerians never learn about money management, investing, or building wealth because our education system doesn't teach it. Read books, take courses, follow financial experts. Learn how money actually works. Understand the difference between assets and liabilities, between working for money and making money work for you. Step 4. Start small, but start now. You don't need millions to begin. Start with what you have. If you have a skill, freelance on weekends. If you have 10,000 naira, invest it instead of spending it. If you have knowledge, create content and build an audience. The important thing is to start. Step 5. Be patient but consistent. Building wealth doesn't happen overnight. It might take 2, 3, 5 years of working your job while building on the side. But that's better than 30 years of just working the job with nothing to show for it. Look, I know some of you are thinking, this sounds good in theory, but does it actually work for real Nigerians? Absolutely. Let me give you real examples without naming names. There's a young woman in Port Harcourt who worked a bank job earning 80,000 naira monthly. She started baking small chops on weekends. 2 years later, she quit her job. Her business now makes over 500,000 naira monthly. A guy in Abuja was earning 120,000 naira as a graphic designer. He started teaching design online, created a course, built a YouTube channel. Now he earns more from his digital products than he ever did from salary. A teacher in Ibadan started buying and reselling secondhand phones online. Started with 50,000 naira. Within 3 years, turned it into a 2 million naira monthly business. These aren't celebrities. These aren't people with connections or huge capital. These are regular Nigerians who decided the salary trap wasn't going to be their story. And if they can do it, so can you. Look, I'm not here to discourage you or make you feel bad about having a job. For many Nigerians, that salary is survival, and I respect the hustle. But I want you to dream bigger than just surviving. You deserve more than working 40 years just to retire broke and exhausted. The salary isn't evil, but depending on it alone is dangerous. Especially in a country where the economy is unstable, jobs are insecure, and your purchasing power shrinks every year. So here's my challenge to you. What's one thing you can start building this week? Not next month. Not next year. This week. Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one and I want to see what you're going to build. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button, share it with a friend who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more content on building wealth and breaking free financially. Remember, your salary is not your worth. Your potential is unlimited. But only if you stop trading all your time for someone else's dream and start building your own. I'll see you in the next video. Stay blessed, stay focused, and stay free.